Dear students, welcome again. Now the next topic is factors affecting the operating point. In the previous lecture, we discussed about the DC load line and operating point. And operating point is taken at midpoint of the DC load line. But all of us know that the meaning of operating point or quiescent point is silent or fixed. This means this need to be fixed the operating point at the decided point, that is the midpoint of the DC load line. So to fix the operating point at the decided point, we have to know what are the factors affecting the operating point so that we can take the remedial action to fix the operating point. Now all of us know that the IC depends on beta, IB and ICBO. This means these three parameters are depends will be the uh, function of IC. Okay. Now the how the parameters can affect by the various parameters. So these two parameters will be affect the these three parameters, that is temperature and variation of beta from one transistor to another transistor of same type. Now first of all, the effect of temperature on the above three parameters. Okay, so number one is ICBO. All of us know that the ICBO is nothing, it is the current due to the conduction of thermally generated minority carrier. This means with the increasing of temperature, minority carrier increases, and due to increase in minority carrier, ICBO also increases, and ICBO increases means IC also increases. If IC increases, then we can see from the output characteristics of common emitter, if IC increases, this means the operating point will be shifted towards the saturation region and vice versa. Okay, now the IB, how IB will be changed with the variation of temperature. With the increasing of temperature, all of us know that the potential barrier also decreases, and potential barrier decreases means IB decreases. It can be proved from the input characteristics of the common emitter configuration. If temperature increases, VBE decreases. If VBE decreases, this means IB also decreases. If IB decreases, this means IC decreases, and IC decreases means transistor, the operating point shift towards the cutoff region, and vice versa also. Okay, so from the input characteristic you can see that the if temperature increases, VBE decreases, and VBE decreases means IB decreases. IB decreases means transistor switches into the cutoff region. Now variation of temperature, variation of beta with the variation of temperature, we can see from this graph. This is an experimental graph. Okay, the graph is taken from the data sheet of the transistor. We can see that the maximum value of beta at a lower temperature is low, and with the high temperature the maximum value of beta is high. Okay, the graph is actually shown between the variation of beta and IC as well as with the temperature. This means temperature increases, overall the beta also increases, or beta increases, this means IC increases, and IC increases, this means transistor switches into the saturation region. Now this was the effect of temperature on IC, or you can say on three parameters beta, IB and ICBO. Now variation of beta from one transistor to another transistor. Suppose the transistor gets burned or damaged if when the transistor is connected in an amplifier circuit, then we need to replace the transistor of the same type. Okay, if we replace a transistor from another transistor of same type, the variation of beta exists. This means the variation of beta is with the range of plus minus 10%. Suppose suppose the value of beta earlier was 100. Now if we replace that transistor by another transistor of same type, then the beta may be from 90 to 110. Okay, this means with the changing of transistor of same type, the variation of beta is exist. This means the collector current will also changes, and if collector current also changes, this means that it is obviously the operating point will also shift either towards the cutoff region or saturation region. With the shifting of transistor towards the cutoff region and active region, all of us know that there will be a distortion at the output signal. Okay, so to for the stable output or distortion less output, or you can say smooth output, this need to be fix the operating point at the mid of the DC load line. Then in the next lecture, I will explain that how the value of IC can be fixed so that the operating point can be fixed at the mid of the DC load line under the topic of bias stabilization. Okay guys, so we will meet you in the next lecture having the topic bias stabilization. Thank you.